trying to tell y'all stuff in parables, like a little sugar to make the medicine go down. But I want to make myself just very clear. Let's see who can get it. Let's be blunt. There is no BIPOC unity. If a race or ethnicity has a slur against black people, it means that it's embedded into their culture. You cannot have unity with people who are raised in their culture, in their race, to look at you as less. They use black people to further their own cause. They did it during the civil rights movement, and they do it now. And it overshadows black issues because we open the door and then everybody else floods in on our back. Black Lives Matter, yeah, everybody. And then what did we get? Stop Asian hate. And who did they blame? Black people. What did Asian people do? They reversed what black people fought for, affirmative action. When I did a video on this years ago, if you go look at the statistics of Ivy League schools, Yale, Harvard, which by the way, Harvard owes us reparations too because that school was built on the back of our ancestors. If you look at those statistics, keeping in mind that black people make up 12% of the population and Asian people make up 5%. When you see those statistics of Ivy League schools, Asian people are twice as likely, if not more, to get into those schools. The percentage of Asian people is higher than black people. But they wanted to blame affirmative action, saying that black people were getting better chances of going to college. The statistics aren't matching up, baby. Think about it. Black Lives Matter was a boom. Now who's talking about it? Did we suddenly stop dying in the streets? Did the police brutality just stop? Did the medical racism stop? Did we get equity? No, in fact, we got harsher laws. But who did get bills passed? Whose culture is taken and trampled on while it's also mimicked? What people are viewed as the lowest of the low? What people are viewed to have low IQs, and I mean by every race? Let's not play. What race is the one that other races tell not to marry, which I'm cool with? What race goes into another race's neighborhood, takes their resources and their money while being racist towards them, even making videos and putting it on TikTok, treating them like trash and entertainment, and then takes that money of the people that they view as less than and goes to their own community? Is it black people doing this to other races? What peoples actively participate in the slave trade of Africans that's been happening for 3,000 years? What people are responsible for the Congo situation with the children trying to get that metal to make the phones that y'all are all talking about? Who? Do you know who? Is it black people making those children work to the bone? Who are the people in Sudan that y'all are standing up for? Who are the people offing the black Bantu Sudan people? Is it black people? Name something that black people as a whole have done to other races. Name something that we have done cruel to these other races. And what happens when you bring up the fact that you are oppressed in this country and in African countries and in Arab countries and everywhere? When you bring up the fact that that is happening, what do they say? Peace for you. It's not right for you to use the tactics of the oppressor. It's always peace.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to talk about something a lot of people say, but not everyone wants to talk about that. The tension between the Asian American owned businesses and black communities. There is a viral video where a black woman shared her experience saying some Asian American come to black neighborhood to make money, but not to treat black customers with basic respect. And that message is hitting hard for people who deal with this every single day. Let's watch these videos We will come back with more commentaries. Subscribe to this channel to support the channel. Like, share. We'll be back.
And what has that done? Oh, you can vote now? You can sit down at a restaurant with white people? You can now go to work and not be discriminated against? Because that's what the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was supposed to have done. And we're still getting discriminated against. We're still segregated. With the shitty end of the stick, our neighborhood's fucked up and they blame it on us, even though it's due to redlining, discrimination of employment, putting drugs in our neighborhoods, but we're the bad, barbaric ones? I'm sorry, did we gather ropes to hang you from trees? I'm sorry, did we shoot Latasha Harlins in the back of the head as she turned away? I'm sorry, then did that person who was supposed to be sentenced for 10 years then turn around and get time served with community service and only had to pay $500 in restitution for the funeral of Latasha? I'm sorry, did we drag a people, a race, across a fucking desert where half of them died, where they castrated our little boys, where they raped and married our 8-year-old little girls, maybe even younger, forced them into breeding camps that are still happening today that nobody's acknowledging, putting them into cages, marking their faces slaves? 3,000 years of that? I'm sorry, did we sell people on the Silk Road? I'm sorry, did we invade North Africa, committing genocide against black Bantu people and set up shop and took their country, made into countries that are no longer for them, where they are segregated in the country and the land that was originally theirs and now are going through another genocide? I'm sorry, are we the ones casually using other racist slurs like it's okay? I'm sorry, are our children running and scaring our child with sickle cell to the point where he ends up collapsing and dying? All because they're a different race? I'm sorry, are we the ones that were burning down black towns because of false allegations of rape of a white woman? I'm sorry, did we drown other racist cities? I'm sorry, did we have fingerprints of other races in literal brick children, 4 or 5 years old, in the brick of buildings that are standing today? I'm sorry, did we have little bitty shackles for 4 or 5-year-old children? I'm sorry, did we take an entire race, march them over the desert to make them slaves, and if a baby cried, take that baby and smash their head on a rock? I'm sorry, are we the race that forced other races to breastfeed their children as our died of starvation? I'm sorry, are we, as we commit a genocide against African people in Sudan, also raping the little girls and the little boys? Is it us? So to be clear, what I'm saying is, people will ride black people's coattails to get to the place of white people and then throw us under the bus. We will be used to get to the place that they want to go, as the others trick us into thinking that there's some type of unity when there is not. Y'all love to say, this isn't helping, we should band together. We've been doing that, and we get the shitty end of the stick. We're left at the bottom as everybody raises up. You want to use us, you don't want unity. You never have. Throughout history, thousands of years, you never have. Nothing has changed. You want to believe so bad that we are lesser than. I can't understand why, because you know it's not true. But black people are so busy fighting other black people, all the damn time. We have no leader. We have no organization. We're just out here complaining about dying, about discrimination, and doing nothing. You know how you know that there is a discrimination? Because when one of us makes it to be a nurse or a doctor, what do? We cheer it on as black people. Y'all look at that people, oh wow, an exception, because y'all know. How can you blame a people that went through hundreds of years of slavery? Then Jim Crow. It's only been like 50 years. And y'all expect us to what? You threw us in cages and then say we behave like animals. Y'all took our resources, our labor. We built this country and you give us nothing back. You continue to hurt us as if we did something to you. That's what I can't understand. Y'all act like we did something to you. Y'all are the perpetrators. And when black people eventually, hopefully, get to that level where they see all this and they become angry, you have no right to judge us for what happens. You don't beg for your rights, black people. You don't beg to be treated as human and equal. It doesn't work that way. It never has. You see what we get when we ask and beg and do peaceful? No revolution, no gaining equality and rights and freedom from slavery has ever been peaceful. Toodaloo.
Actually, no, I know these people were racist. I just want to tell you about it. Okay, so a little background. I go to school in DC and we have off-campus lunch, which means I can leave the school campus and go get lunch at one of the restaurants around town because they're all close in the vicinity and they trust us to come back. One of my friends has come in sometimes with like a little chicken combo thing and she's like, oh my gosh, it's so great. You get 3 pieces of chicken, fries, and boba all for $12. I'm like, you know what? That is pretty great. That is kind of a steal. So me and a couple of my other friends decide to go to this place. She doesn't come this time, but we all go. We get there at 1 o'clock. The timestamps are important. It's 1 o'clock. We get there, we walk in. The place is called TKK Chicken in Luna Hall in Chinatown. Drop in the address right now. Chinatown, Luna Hall, TKK Chicken. Okay. So we're looking at the menu, and it seems like you can get the combo she was talking about for like $12 or $13. So I'm like, okay, so my friend goes ahead of me, and he orders like the chicken sandwich version of the meal, and it's $13. I order right after him, and I order what my friend said. It's $18. And I'm like, why is it $18? So I'm like, okay, maybe she was talking about a different thing and I accidentally ordered wrong. My other friend goes after me. We order the exact same thing. Hers is about $4 less than mine is. I'm going to get to that part in a minute, but all 4 of us order and it's about $110. So we're waiting. They give us our boba that came out in a reasonable time. The first guy that ordered, he gets his food first. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm next because I ordered second. No, the guy that ordered last, he gets his food next. But he and the first guy got the same thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe that takes like a shorter amount of time to make. I don't know why a chicken sandwich is shorter than 3 tenders, but whatever. But I'm not going to trip about it. So they call a few more people. And I'm like, okay, well, I definitely have to be next, right? No. They call my friend who ordered after me, but ordered the exact same thing as me. They call her number first. And I'm like, that was kind of the first little thing that I'm like, these people might not like how much pigment I have, but still, I'm not gonna trip about it, you know? Maybe they just got the order wrong. So I'm like, okay, well, I definitely have to be next because we had the exact same thing. No. It's about 1:25 for this point. So we've waited like 15 minutes for all of them to get their food, and I still don't have mine, despite me ordering second. We keep waiting. A bunch of other numbers get called. Every person that goes up there that has their number called, they're the color of this side of my palm. Okay? Not that, they're this side. And one of my friends is like, do you want me to go ask them where your food is? Because I got social anxiety. I don't want to ask. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So he's like, do you know when number 37 is going to be out? No, my friend's been waiting for like 20 minutes. And they look up at me and they're like, oh, yeah, it's going to be 5 minutes. Do you want to guess if it was 5 minutes or not? Just a little reminder. We got there at 1 o'clock. All orders were placed at 1:10. They did not give me my food until 1:50. My order number was 37. They got to 46 before they decided they wanted to give me my food. Remember how I said my bill was like $4 more than my friend's for some reason? My white friend, mind you. I look at her receipt. They charged me extra for the boba and sauce. Why was I charged for sauce? Because the boba is supposed to come with the meal. They decided to charge it separately. When they asked if I wanted sauce and I said, yes, I want honey mustard, they added another text that despite it being free on my friend's receipt. Like, at first we were kind of joking, like, oh, they give you the black tax or they don't want to give you your food because you were black, as a joke. No, that's exactly what happened. Because even when they finally did call 37, I was about to give me the food, I could see the lady was hesitant to hand it to me till I showed her the receipt. Like, this is my shit. Why am I taking someone else's food? You saw me pay for it. Like, at first I thought I was reading too much into it. There's no other reason that they would have charged me more and then waited 10 people before giving me my food as the only black person that was ordering there, other than for the fact that I was black. So, TKK Chicken, Luna Hall, Chinatown. Don't go there if you don't pass the paper bag test, I guess. And if you do go there, be super nice to the workers, because they're so sweet. Yeah, that's all. I'm never going there. Okay, it's been a couple days since I posted my last video, and a lot has happened since then, so I figured I should give an update. First and foremost, I've gotten a lot of comments like this saying I should have asked for a refund, I should have recorded, I should have made a scene, I should have yelled at the workers, I should have done this and that. I need y'all to remember, I am 16 years old. I am 16, a teenager, and like I said in my last video, a teenager with pretty bad social anxiety. Like, I have a hard enough time with normal social interactions, like talking on the phone, ordering food, talking at the cash register, telling someone what they did upset me. It already freaks me out. So in a situation like this where I'm experiencing microaggression and racism for the first time in my life, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't even really process what happened until much later when I got to sit and think about what actually just happened. So obviously, I'm not going to make a scene in a place I'm unfamiliar with, surrounded by a bunch of strangers, to 5 adults that clearly do not like me because of my skin color. Like, that wasn't even a thought in my mind at the time.
Hi lovelies, welcome back to the channel. So if you profit for black communities, you should care about black communities. You should treat black communities like human, not suspects. This is not about black versus Asian, no. The real enemy is racism. If we want real change, everyone has to look in the mirror. And if you see problem, face it. Let's build communities where everyone eats, everyone is respected. These are my opinion. Subscribe to this channel to support the channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.